Italy, the country where coffee is a religion, pasta is a sacred ritual, and a conversation without hand gestures is considered a failure. You think you know everything about Italy? Oh, really? Let's break it down and see what's really hiding behind the sunny streets of Rome, the canals of Venice, and those endless Mamma Mia exclamations. Over here we have the Alps, where tourists break their legs skiing in winter and pretend to love hiking in summer. And here's Venice, the city that basically said, who needs roads? Let's just float everywhere. If you ever visit, be prepared. Your romantic gondola ride will most likely be ruined by another tourist on a gondola, having the exact same experience. Let's move on. Florence, a city so packed with Renaissance art that locals have learned to act unimpressed. Milan, the fashion capital, where people dress like they're heading to a runway show, even if they're just going out for bread. And Naples. Well, that's a world of its own. Here, people can argue about football, pizza, and who talks the loudest, all at the same time. Now let's talk about food. Italians don't just eat, they turn every meal into a theatrical performance. Pizza, only with a thin crust. Pasta, every shape has a purpose, and if you mix the wrong pasta with the wrong sauce, prepare for an angry Italian explaining why you've made a terrible mistake. And don't you dare order cappuccino after lunch. The barista will look at you like you've personally insulted his ancestors. Olive oil? It's used more often than water. Italians don't trust people who don't drizzle it over everything. And never, ever ask where you can find pasta with ketchup. If you do, they won't deport you, but they'll definitely judge you. History. The Roman Empire once ruled half the world, but eventually Italians realized that enjoying life was more important than conquering new lands. And Mount Vesuvius? One day it got bored and decided to wipe out Pompeii, leaving archaeologists with centuries of work. Italy also gave the world Leonardo da Vinci, who could paint, invent, study anatomy, and probably cook the best pasta in town. And Michelangelo? He spent years painting the Sistine Chapel ceiling while others just stood around saying, yeah, nice, but isn't that taking a bit too long? The language? Italian isn't just words, it's a full-on performance. A single phrase can sound like a romantic confession or a duel challenge, depending on the tone. And if you don't wave your hands while speaking, no one will believe a word you say. And the stereotypes? Yes, Italians are loud, emotional, and never in a hurry. But if you lived in a country with the best food, warm seas, and perfect weather, you wouldn't rush either. Now let's talk about the Colosseum. Once a battleground for gladiators, now a battleground for tourists trying to take selfies without strangers in the background. And the Vatican? The smallest country in the world, yet filled with the biggest secrets. So now you know everything about Italy, or almost. Because Italy isn't just a country, it's a feeling. If you really want to understand it, book a ticket, grab an espresso, and just watch life unfold, slowly and beautifully. As for me, I'm off to eat some tiramisu. Arrivederci, and don't forget to comment which country we should explore next. Maybe somewhere that also knows how to appreciate good food